Meet Serena, your virtual companion for emotional support. The ultimate safe space to discuss your thoughts, your fears, and the ups and downs of daily life. Start your free trial today at serena.chat.
My 23F boyfriend, 25M, called me disgusting over my person hygiene? I'm kind of at a loss for what to do, because my boyfriend has called me disgusting for hygiene habits that I really don't think are gross. I'd like to see what others think and whether or not he's right. The things B thinks are disgusting are: 1. I usually only shampoo, condition my hair twice a week. This depends, of course. Sometimes it will be more, like if I've gone swimming, or if I'm going somewhere nice, to a special event, etc. I shower every day, sometimes twice a day, again, depending, and wash everything else. But for my hair I either just let it get wet without washing it, or wear a shower cap. He thinks I should be washing it every single day. 2. I sometimes brush my teeth in the shower. I think it's efficient, especially if I'm conditioning my hair or doing something else where I'm just waiting in the shower anyway. He said this was gross, but wouldn't elaborate on why. 3. I wash my pussy with water only. Everywhere else, including the outside of my pussy, I wash with soap, but the inside parts I use only water. He thinks this is so gross, that soap needs to be used everywhere. 4. Sometimes I wear the same pajamas 2 nights in a row. The first time he saw me for the second night in a row, I was wearing the same PJs as the night before. He questioned me about it and I just said that for PJs, I'll sometimes wear them a couple times between washes so they don't get worn out as fast. He told me that is not normal and nasty. That's about it. Are any of these really that bad? I thought all of them were normal, but I'm starting to feel like maybe I'm really gross and just haven't realized until now. Is my boyfriend right in calling me out on these? Edit. I honestly didn't expect so many comments. There's too many to reply to individually, so I'll respond here. I should have been more specific than pussy. I don't put water up the vaginal canal. When I said I use water I mean like labia minora, vulva vestibule, around the urethra etc. Labia majora gets washed with soap. He hasn't brought up having OCD or anything, but I'll ask him about it. After reading these comments, I do think that he's just trying to apply his own hygiene routines where they don't apply. He sweats more, so maybe needs to wear new PJs every day. He has a dick, so doesn't know what can mess with the pH of the vaginal canal, etc. I think he's coming from a place of ignorance. When he said, disgusting, gross, and nasty, they were all in a sort of light-hearted manner, if that makes sense. Not that he was kidding, because he still legitimately thought they were bad personal hygiene habits, but the actual words I think were more meant to be teasing. I think it's definitely worth having a conversation with him about. Edit 2. I am sorry for using the word pussy. I wasn't thinking too hard about the wording. Exclamation mark. Please for the love of God do not put soap inside of your vagina. Those things are normal. He may have unreasonably high standards for hygiene, which is his issue to live with. But what's unacceptable is calling you nasty or disgusting. That's abhorrent and no way to even speak to a stranger. None of these are bad. You man knows nothing about hair care. No, you should not wash it every day. Or vaginas, don't ever put soap up there. He honestly sounds kind of dumb. What's up with the huge spike this week in posts about vaginal hygiene? The typical age gap rage bait posts aren't getting enough interaction? Everything you mentioned except the toothbrush in the shower are specifically tailored to females. He has no idea the correct way that women do things. Everything you're doing is correct, especially washing your vagina with water only. These are all things he doesn't understand. I would ignore him. I, 24F, and my boyfriend, 24M. I found weird phone messages. Me F24, him M24. I've been with my man for 4 years. Last night, when I wanted to plug his phone for charging since he wakes up early for work, a message from a girl, even saved her name, popped up. 4 messages from 1:30 a.m. I got so mad, because he's had a cheating incident before, but I forgave him, and confronted him immediately. He looked at me all confused and said it's a clerk from his job. Clerk texting at 1:30 a.m.? Is this even normal? I asked him multiple times to show me the 4 messages then, and he said no because that's invading his privacy. He stayed calm the whole confrontation but had this dumb confused look on his face. He said it's 100% the clerk but refused to read or show me the messages. In the morning I asked him what the messages were and he said a really stupid shit. IDK what to think because he claims it's from work. Should I call his work and ask if this individual really works there as a clerk, or is that too much? I'm devastated. Update. He said he lied about the girl being a current coworker. Instead he said it's a girl who used to work with him last year at a restaurant and he will show me the messages once he's home. Claims he lied because he knew I'd freak out if he told me the truth. Unless he's a CEO of a company and there's an emergency, I doubt this guy's job is so important that he needs to be contacted at 1:30 a.m. by a work colleague. And, if he was, don't you think he'd be venting to you about it? Your gut is hardwired to protect you and it already knows what's going on, so follow it. It sounds to me that the truth in this relationship has already been broken beyond repair. Do you really want to be with a person that whenever a message from a person of the opposite sex appears on their phone it puts you on edge? He's cheated once, you forgave him. He's now cheating again. You shouldn't forgive him again, otherwise you're the fool. You allow your man to cheat once, he will do it again. Maybe it was the clerk calling at 1:30 a.m., but it wasn't regarding work. Yeah, if it was just a coworker asking about work-related stuff, he would have no problem showing the messages. But it's not a coworker, and those messages would confirm that. I'm 35 male, girlfriend is 32 female. After 5 years she now says no to kids. Am I being messed around? I'm 35 male, my girlfriend did say she wanted kids and marriage for the first 3-4 years of the relationship. Now after 5 years she doesn't want kids as she think it's a burden. We've bought a house together after 3 years together and with the hopes of having kids and marriage. On to top that she declined proposal last November, which I'm apparently not allowed to be angry about as I should be understanding that I needed to meet her parents face to face. But the way she said it is that I needed her permission. But after that sex has been non-existent. She doesn't want kids. It seems I'm in a dead relationship, but every time we discuss it she says I'm bringing arguments up and makes me feel that I'm to blame. Just really stressed. I have couple counseling on my own on Monday. She refuses to acknowledge there's an issue and makes me think I'm the one causing issues about wanting kids or marriage too soon. Apparently because we have arguments about the marriage and kids, that's the reason she doesn't want to marry. I feel like I'm being gaslighted. Should I leave now or wait? She says she's going to work on the sex thing as apparently it hurts her too much. But there's no marriage or kids. It doesn't really matter if you're being messed around. If she definitely doesn't want kids and you definitely do, then you have to break up. Whether she was actively lying or changed her mind or was unsure or whatever doesn't matter. You should leave. You have incompatible visions for your future. And she seems off. Cut your losses and find someone to have a family with. Good luck. Sell the house. Tear off the bandage, while you are still young. Find someone more compatible. How have you not met her parents after 5 years? Leave her. Sell the house and move on to someone who wants what you want. He, 34M. Said I, 28F. Don't make enough effort in my appearance. I, 28F. Have been seeing this guy, 39M. We were friends for about a year but recently progressed to more. He is usually extremely caring and lovely to me, but tonight we were going on a cinema date. When I pulled up to pick him up he got in the car in a huff, bad mood. I asked what was wrong. He said he was annoyed with me because I hadn't made enough effort with what I was wearing and I hadn't dressed up enough for him. I was wearing jeans, a top, a denim jacket, new trainers and had my hair and makeup done nicely, what I would normally wear to the cinema. I told him this was insane. He stood his ground and said I don't make enough effort with my appearance for him, bearing in mind he was also wearing jeans, a jumper and trainers. This made me so upset and angry, and I told him the night is over and to get out my car. Because I know him and his feelings about me, it didn't seem like he was insulting my appearance, but more so being controlling and being upset that I haven't put more effort into my appearance for him, if that makes sense. I haven't spoken to him since. Is this a solid run? Edit. He is 39. Title is a typo. He's way too old to be acting like that. You did the right thing. Good for you for being able to make a solid decision and leaving when you were disrespected. Hands clapping. What? Does he expect you to put on a mini dress or ball gown to see a movie? What a dork. That's a red flag if he's this nitpicky about your appearance, yet he gets a free pass on his own. Completely a solid run. It's not like you're walking the red carpet. Sounds like he wanted a trophy. GF. He wants a doll, not a partner. You reacted just fine. He needed dumping.